he's just like a dinosaur that had sex with a robot. And that's like, I'm not really like scared. I'm kind of more just like confused. Hey guys, are you gonna like tell him to turn around so he doesn't get killed? He had a phoenix down. Bro, what are you talking about? What do you mean how, Kryl? You exist in a world where raise is a thing. No blood. It's the worst game ever.
Papa?
Oh, there's the blood. Yes. Father, no, this cannot be. How could this happen? You have to say, Anvil's like, I brought my backpack. We did everything we could, everything, but it simply wasn't enough. No, we could have fucking ganked him. Like, I would be the dirtiest warrior of light. The things that I would pull, I would throw like pocket sand in people's eyes. I would like gouge out their eyeballs after stomping their crotch. You know, I would actually be a better warrior of darkness, because that's stuff that villains do. Villains and Batman actually do stuff like that. All right. Well, this is kind of awkward. And here I thought we were going to have a banquet. It's the best, honestly. Yeah. I would almost rather go back to that toxic PvP. And that's... Alright. Here's your bracelet. My bracelet, thank you so much. This is more than just a gift. It's a part of me I can never hope to replace. Yep. We got the bracelet. Of course. I'm surprised they couldn't even give this chick some voice acting lines. I mean, it's his mentor. The real Daybreakers have arrived. Oh, cool. You guys are still going to be a part of the story? That's fucking awesome. I will say, it is a good thing that they didn't just get killed while they're in prison. See, this is how it should be, guys. Where things like, you know, instead of talking about our problems, we just solve them with guns. And it's not really whoever has, like, you know, the flawless logic, the facts, anything. It's just whoever can shoot faster. That's really how it should be. Things would just be better, you know? It's like, you know, somebody just comes to your house and they're like, hey, this is my house. They're like, no, it's not. I bought this house. I saved up for it and everything. They're like, all right, well, I challenge you to a duel. And it's just like, well, I lost. I guess it's their house. That makes sense. There's going to be no breakdown in society that way. Ever. Cool. For a second, I thought they were going to be like, they're going to reinsert themselves in the story. They're like, I'm Zakawa, and I want to show you guys the way to the place you're trying to get to. I'll also use that as an opportunity to talk about my backstory and why I was picked last in dodgeball, and it left a lasting impression on me. God, I sound bitchy, don't I? I think you just have to make fun of it at this point, just because I don't mean like make fun of the game. I just like make fun of this situation, because the story so far, the vibes just are not vibing at this moment, and I'm waiting for it. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna talk a bunch of shit. All right, so we got earthquakes. I wonder if that's gonna be a dungeon. Probably not.
I'm so sorry, but we're not sure when the train will be running again.
Oh no.
You've got to be joking. Of all the places to get stuck at on the way.
Are you kidding me? Are you serious? The one time they have a female Highlander in a cutscene that's voice acted,
Please don't tell me you've come to
and
complain
they
too.
don't even give her lines. Can anyone let me know? I might be wrong, but are there any female Highlander cutscenes that are voice acted in game that you can think of where they actually get to say something? I can't remember any. There's no female Highlander NPCs of note, right? I don't know, man. People say like female Elysin. I'm like, no, I think female Highlander. Isn't Fordola a Highlander? Who's Fordola again? Fordola. Let me see. Ugh. Can't reach my keyboard. All right, $4. $4. Just as words were leaving your lips, I get an ad roll. I'm not going to pay for Turbo. Oh. Okay. That's right. Technically, yes. I'll wait for you to come back, and then we'll continue this conversation.
We heard that the earthquake had caused disruptions and wanted to ask when operations would resume. But I see that it will be a while yet.
I'm afraid so. Too few hands for too much work. It's time-consuming enough to inspect the tracks after every quake, but this last one we got after the succession ceremony was massive. Made a mess of a whole bunch of railroad ties.
The succession ceremony? We would have been in Tuliyollal at the time.
Why do you think you're getting so many ads, Baby Smell? Are you still back? So yeah, isn't Fordola a Highlander? So yes, technically speaking, Fordola and Lise are Highlanders, but they have unique character models. They have the same models as Midlanders, so it doesn't quite work. But I just can't remember of a female Highlander that was in a voice-acted cutscene. There are a few female Highlander NPCs that, you know, are part of quests, you know, that I could think of the one chick. the one chick in the Diablos raids, the pirate chick. I could think of like random ones like sprinkled in here or there, but very, very small. And all I'm saying is that, yeah, they don't seem to get a lot of love in the, like, as NPCs or just having voiced lines. I don't know. It's whatever.
If it was as violent as you say, we should have felt it as well.
I have to admit, it was a touch strange, having seen my fair share of tremors. If I had to describe it, it felt more like the rumbling from an explosion.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Seriously? You're offering to help?
The only voiced Femro died after 5 minutes of meeting her. That was also like 4 expansions ago. There were her parents, her mom. There was also well, she doesn't count. Big Mommy Pirate from Limsa. She has a unique model too. I just wish it wasn't just like it's always a fucking Midlander, you know? Or a cat person.
What about you, my friend? If you'd rather strike out on your own, I understand.
Though, if you were willing to lend us a hand too, we'd be truly tremendously grateful.
Yeah. I guess Femros, yeah.
So much.
Yeah, they do, technically.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
It's just interesting. I don't know if they do that on purpose, if they just kind of go with more of the popular, like, trendy ones. Because, like, I just feel like if it was uniform across the board, there'd be, like, a little bit of representation everywhere. But it's not like it's, like, the worst thing. But it is pretty funny because I'm still, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like female Ellison is still the least popular played female type character. And they have plenty of representation. I could think of probably 5 off the top of my head right now, like female Ellisons that have voice acting. I don't want the Scions to turn into the Burger King Kids Club. I mean, yeah, I can't think of any other race that has like as little representation. Like, technically, male Highlanders, there are male Highlander characters, but yeah.
If you would please step inside, I can introduce you to everyone.
That's like real talk. That's one of the main reasons why I don't switch to Vieira, even though I feel like they do kind of look a little bit better. I want to be unique.
Sorry for dragging you into this.
Femros are the least played sex and race combo. Really? I feel like I see a lot of them, but maybe because they stick out more. Is this the
There they are.
Is it just me, or are these two guys right here, the blonde guy and the guy with the red hair, they look very, very alike, that duo from they're I can't remember their names. Remember the guys from the first Reflection, the Talos guys, the guys that worked on it? Yeah, they're a reflection of those guys from Amaring. Thank you, Amaring. Yes. They look just like them.
That's them, the 2 volunteers.
And then I'm guessing this guy is that version. And his wife didn't die. They could finally show it.
Walika is our station master, and over there is our top driver, Nitoikwe.
Gesundheit?
And this grizzled mug is Zoppia, an engineer who joined around the same time.
Okay, I'm glad that they did this on purpose. Because... Ah, we see it.
Obliged for the help. I'll make it worth your while, I promise.
Okay. See, I should have just let the cutscene play out before I started shooting my shit.
Something the matter?
Is your dress the bridesmaid one? I don't know if it's... Is it the bridesmaids? I don't think so. I think it's just like the... I don't know. It's like one of the early like summery dresses you can get. It's got dual dyeing now, so it looks a lot different when you dye it, both parts of it. Because no one in this fucking game will marry me, so I have to come up with this because I don't have a fucking dress that I want. I think you proposed to me once. We were gonna have to work on getting hitched so I can get the glamour items. Just so you know, I'm not a bottom. Sorry.
She's absolutely glorious, let me tell you. If you'd like to bask in her beauty, well, you should visit the depot behind the platform.
I don't remember if these guys actually had voiced lines or not, but it would be interesting to go back and see if they actually used the same VAs. I think this guy may have had voice lines. The main guy, whatever his name is, the cat guy.
Right then. What I'd like you two to do is help us procure timber. We'll be using it to fashion new railroad ties, so it needs to be the strongest stuff we can get.
It's kind of funny, like they didn't want to... They probably did this just because now they can finally show female Hrothgars, you know?
In these parts, that means the trees in the Tuliyollal plain. It is Hetsaro territory, though, so...
I like how you say, I proposed to you when I was like, I want the marriage strip, let's get married. It's still a proposal, you know? It's still technically a proposal. No, that was funny. And like, I'm still down for it, but like...
Come on, no time to waste.
Do they make... Can you just get like a quick and dirty marriage out of the way? Because... yeah, I want that. And then also, how does it work with the different tiers of dresses? If you get married once, I don't know if it's like the top tier one. I think it's like the middle one that I actually liked more. The best tier gets the dyeable drip. Okay. Yeah. I do like dyeable drip. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get a weapon. Alright, so we're doing our usual thing, helping people out so that we can, or do they make you wait in case you get cold feet? Yeah. I'm glad you appreciate the blessings of nature as we do. Oh, cool. I could already tell I'm really gonna like you guys.
It's a pleasure.
Wait, I just realized the coat. I hail from Eorzea. The coat that guy's wearing, it's like the fending, level 90, like the wolf set or whatever, but it doesn't have the goofy ass tail. Bewabs, you get more handsome every time I see you. Oh, thank you. You're so good to me. How are you? I'm just, you know, just playing the best game ever. I'm doing well. I've been really busy lately. Just, I don't know, going through the longest playthrough. I don't know. I feel like as I get older, I have less time for video games. That doesn't seem right. You know, it's kind of interesting. Like, we're still kind of being introduced to different cultures in the game. But it's just easier because you don't have, like, Wook Lamont, you know, like, doing stupid shit. Have I been seeing... Yes, I did briefly see... I didn't see all of it, but the Monster Hunter stuff. It looks spicy. That's something that I think I might come out of retirement because I'll just start putting off biological needs to play it. Yeah. I think it's a lot easier to play a game when you actually want to play it, you know? Unlike this one. Alright, so they just want to talk to us. You know, that coat that I was talking about, that guy has it's the fending coat. It would look better if it didn't have the weird goofy ass like wolf tail. I'm gonna have to look at it. I'm gonna have to go back to it. I don't know if I'm gonna switch up because I feel like just muscle memory. I don't know if this is how you feel in Monster Hunter, but after like I feel like my just muscle memory and like the way my brain works, I can't not play a weapon like differently than like the way I play like dual blades, bow and arrow, and sword and shield. Those were like my big three. Like I did a little bit of longsword, and I also did a little bit of hammer too, but I think I just like quick weapons. I hope bow is still quick. Luckily, you can have two weapons on you. Oh, what? You could have two weapons? You could just switch? So are you trying to tell me right now that even if you don't like playing greatsword, but you just like big damage on wake-up hits, you could hold on to a greatsword and just use it for a wake-up? That's actually amazing if that's going to be a thing. Hello, Ray. How's your starfish doing? That's inappropriate, Saintly. I would love it if we can go a day where I stream and Saintly isn't sexually harassing me. And it's usually within the first 5 seconds of talking with me. No, but greatsword wake-ups for everybody. That's amazing. Do you know how easy... Oh, thank you for that, B-Webs. Do you know how easy like that would make soloing things? That's great. Oh, now I want to watch it. Do you know when the game's coming out? I've been so out of it, guys. I'm sorry. Real life is hitting me like a truck. All that has been said is 2025. Ugh. Damn. Oh yeah, I was paying attention to this story. Also, you didn't answer Saintly. I asked if Saintly could not sexually harass me for one day. That's all. Like by starfish, do you mean like the one in my fish tank? Because Francis is doing just fine. Cool. I'm pretty sure what they were talking about. Cute. You call your asshole Francis? No, I don't call my asshole Francis. I call it Francois. A, I'm driving. B, and no. Saintly, please. Please. Stop. What have I told you about twitching and driving? Like, what do we have to do? Mind your tongue. Excuse me. You're literally blushing from Saintly? I don't think I'm literally blushing. You like those questions, I would assume. No. I just like... I laugh at it because, like... Saintly is just a unique individual. I could say pretty much anything. Sometimes I don't even have to be saying anything. And Saintly just comes in and turns whatever it is into something sexual. Always. Like, I could be talking about, like, a bookshelf, and Saintly somehow turns it into, it's not a bookshelf. It's a bookshelf that's going up your ass. Because that's just Saintly. And Saintly, please, finish your destination first. I was backing out of my driveway, so it's fine if I drive. There are no kids around. What the fuck kind of logic is that? It's stupid. Seriously, don't. Okay. So... I wasn't really paying attention, but is Kona from here? I have so much evidence that has you talking like that without the sway of Saintly. Yeah, it is true. Yeah. That is true. Just went to grab a cheeseburger. Well, it's not worth your life, man. I feel like my jokes, yeah, they do tend to go a little bit over. But they're not usually meant to be, like, inherently, like, sexual. And I think Saintly, when he gets going, he, like, fixates on one thing. And he keeps bringing it up the stream, or sometimes that whole entire month. This month's theme is Starfish. This stream is brought to you by Starfish. Yeah. Also be fun. It's fine. I never harass you? Really? Oh, do you guys want me to pick up this timber? I will. I will end you? I think that's harassment right now. Oh, okay, so maybe these guys are the ones that give you the coffers. That's cool. I will beginning you. Or I will begin you. There. Oh, dude, I love this. Look. Look at this. All right. This is it. B-Wabs, you're married. Can't harass you. B-Wabs is married? The fuck? You better not be. That's a problem. By the way, you can just do a private ceremony and we both have to pay for a plan. What I'm not so sure is if we could pay for the same tier together, or if one can choose the free version, the other one can do the platinum one. I'm fine with it. I'll go to the Calamity Salvager and we'll see what's the best wedding package. Because I want to get some good looking gear. Which one of then which one is the married couple? I don't know if any of our buddies are married. I'm married, but yeah, that's it. I used to think Death and Rum were married, but I think they're only married in game. I just kind of assumed. Don't make assumptions, kids. Yeah, B-Webs isn't he's not marriage material. You can just tell. Them two? Death and Rum, I don't know if I'm pretty sure they're not married. Because I remember Rum was telling me that she was making a joke about getting Death to finally pop that question. Nah, I think you are marriage material. You can't even cook? Oh, no, that's a lie. Hey, I do 100% of the cooking in our house. But that's because my wife is terrible at everything. B-Wabs is single, so how is your brown starfish? If I have to put any more than a few schmeckles of effort into it, I'm just not going to do it. Oh shit, we got cutscenes on cutscenes, homie. Let's go. I'm just waiting for Big Daddy B, Wabs, to do everything for me. Because I like it when Daddy takes care of me. As it was leaving my mouth, it just felt wrong, but I kept going with it.
Here she comes.
Ha! Shut up, B-Wabs. You know you like it. Slander! B-Webs, have you had crumble cookies lately? Did you see that they have those giant confetti cakes? I almost got one the other night.
Thanks to you, we managed to resume service much faster than anticipated. You have our gratitude.
God, you guys are so fucking ugly.
There's nothing so enchanting as a
I haven't liked the most recent ones. I had the pumpkin square. There's also gonna be a maple cinnamon square coming out pretty soon, and it's gonna be a banger.
Ain't that the truth?
25K to play Final Fantasy 14 as Red Mage. Why Red Mage specifically? I think I have Red Mage up to 80.
And so long as we can lay the tracks, she can go on and on and on. Before you know it, she'll be crossing the entire continent.
This has been one of the most boring stories. It's not cringy though. It's not like bad, like a lot of the Wukalamat stuff, but like, yeah.
As it stands, we can only ferry folks as far as Yasolani.
Yeah.
And from an operational standpoint, we still have much to learn. There's always some problem or another to deal with.
So that was just a random job? I could probably do it. I mean,
but we'll keep working at it.
anything but tank. I like tanking though. It's my favorite.
Until one day, Our trains are running coast to coast. That's the ultimate dream.
My thing is like, why trains? If you can use the ceruleum as fuel, wouldn't you want to do like airships and stuff? Is it just me, or is the game kind of like this cutscene? I've never had a cutscene in game that did this, but
By now, I expect
it's
the
kind of
train will be
like
nearing Yasolani.
it feels like it's skipping at certain parts, like not like the audio, just like visually.
When it returns, we'll see you on your way. So if you've got any preparations to make, you better make them quick.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Not another one.
It's Titan.
You can't be serious.
And the color of the sky, it's getting darker. Oh, this is normal. Does this have something to do with the first promise? Oh shit, what is it? Oh no.
Gods have mercy.
Did somebody draw a dick in the clouds? Oh, I was close.
What in the flying? What's happening?
Oh, the train. Nitobikwe and the others.
Just ball or booze.
My home lies that way as well.
Alright, so it's clearly the bad guy doing bad things.
We're going to investigate. Right now!
Earth boob. Or does your house have ceiling titty like fixtures? Oh, I see what you're saying. You're talking about those. Oh yeah, those antiquated boob lights. Yeah. No, it does not. My house is actually pretty modern, with it being a new build. No, but my wife's really into interior design, and we swapped out a lot of fixtures. Titty light fixtures are an old design. Yeah, I don't know, man. They looked very much so like singular boobs. What the fuck? What the hell? Are you serious?
What in the world? Are they heading for Tuliyollal?
Wait a second. So that pencil dick first promise, the first sibling, hates his daddy so much, he's gonna go do this, like go get whatever power he attained, and now he's gonna go back and try and conquer his home? Do you have nothing covering up your crotch with that dress? I do. I think I have like a skirt or panties or something. When you drive to SD, there is a power plant that we all call Earth Boobs. Earth Boobs? You call it Earth Boobs? Wait, what do you... Just watch. Okay. Well, I'm trying to understand what you mean. So, are you talking about San Diego? Or is that something different? Or are you saying... Oh, you're talking about standard definition. Okay, I get it now. Alright. Well... SD equals San Diego. Google it. It's a power plant. Earth. Oh, so it's a dome. Holy shit. He full on attacked his home?
Heavens forfend.
You're here. Good, good. They came from the sky and attacked without any warning.
Welcome to Final Fantasy 9/11. God. Can we come here on our honeymoon? Oh my god. They hit the second tower. Oh god. Jesus Christ. Are we doing 9/11 jokes?
The people need our help.
Then why are you here? She was actually just waiting at the gate for us to walk through. This is, I mean, look, I'm not saying this is, oh shit. Yo, they got those homies from Tron.
Can you stand?
Try to remain calm, everyone.
Shut the fuck up. Go paint me a picture. Oh shit.
I don't know what they are, but they're not men.
Obviously, they're anime Star Troopers, you soon. Are they really just gonna... Oh, they're just shooting people. Okay. Yeah, this is bad, but the story at least is getting way better than it was. This is so much better. This is the best.
Someone help me, please.
This is the best story ever. Alright. What do you do? What are you doing? Just... Hey! She wasn't done with those.
What did it just do?
Wow, I have no idea what's going on. I was holding on to that reference way back when. Are they women? Are you going to save them or just watch? That's tank gear. Oh, the guy that just got killed. I'm pretty sure I saw some people with that. Uh-oh. Who is it? Oh, it's this guy.
Thank you.
Save the things. Just get to safety.
I like how this guy, he's had a complete 180. Well, yes, but the robots are also wearing the tank gear. Oh, the tech one. Got it. Sorry. So that's the tank gear. I think it doesn't look so bad.
And hold the line here. Fall back to the palace.
What's interesting is that Kryl has just been sitting there
Before it's overrun.
with her paintbrush drawn, just not doing anything. And I mean, I get it. That's what the Scions have to do. You know, it's just kind of like... It's kind of like back in Endwalker. When... what was that guy's name? She's documenting the event. She's a scribe. That's about how useful she is, you know? She's painting pictures. Absolutely. She's painting all of it. No, but who was the guy that Vritra used as like his basically like his mouthpiece? When he got killed by one of the blasphemies in that cutscene, and like he's like slowly getting like picked up and like brought to that thing's mouth. He's about to get killed, and we're just like, oh no, don't do that. Ugh, if only I had a weapon like the one in my hands. I could do something to stop it. Like, This game just needs to get better. I'd rather just not having those scenes at all. Don't even show us around it. So at least, like, you know, it seems a little bit more believable. If anything, knowing that Kryl was here to rescue us with her brush and palette would just make me panic more. Oh, fuck. Oh, is this guy going out? Oh, dude, if this guy goes out like that, that's going to be kind of badass.
This is simply how I do things now. So, who wants to taste my blade next?
That's what I say before I have... Never mind. Is that the chick that was, I have her on... Oh, you guys don't see. I have a poster of the game artwork. Finally, that chick right there. She's the one at the top of the game artwork. So anyway, do you want to do the thing after the stream? Yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, we'll do. We'll get married. We'll get hitched. I'll probably after this cutscene run over to the Calamity Salvager and just see what package I'm gonna get. Wait. Guys, I'm sorry.
That you should still live.
It's really difficult to take these guys seriously because like they look so fucking weird. Like not like weird like evil, you know? Like you know how like in Dark Souls, like the Souls games, there's a lot of bizarre looking enemies. Zaralja just his face, it's just unless he's gonna have some crazy transformation. I mean, he's just like he's just like a dinosaur that had sex with a robot. And that's like I'm not really like scared. I'm kind of more just like confused, like about his whole design. Brother.
What has happened to you?
I think he just put on some armor, dude. I think you're looking too much into it. So he is a Zord.
This is your butchery, isn't it?
A Zord. What is a Zord? Sounds familiar. I remember Zoids. I don't know. I might be missing what you're trying to reference. Oh shit.
After everything you've done in service to the throne, how could you betray us?
What?
My demand is simple. The dissolution of Tuliyollal and surrender of all its territories.
See, he's gonna kill his dad, isn't he?
Refuse, and I will kill every last one of you.
Arr.
Gone mad?
No, my ambition remains unchanged.
Oh man, this means I just remembered. Freakazoid. I'm also having trouble remembering that.
Cry out for peace, and thus unite the world.
Why don't you just all kill him like everyone jumps him? That's what I'm saying.
What has changed you so much and in so short a time? To harm the very people you swore to serve. This is an unforgivable deed committed by my son. My son!
Yeah. Holy shit, dude. He's got daddy issues, man.
You have heard my ultimatum.
We don't want your old tomato.
And you will have my answer. By my hands, I will end your madness.
Alright, so this guy's definitely gonna die. And we're gonna use this as fuel.
Wait. I should be the one to do this.
Papa!
No. His sins are mine to bear.
Fear not. Ozorocha is strong.
Why don't we just step in? Kind of like what Baby Smell was saying. Like, we are literally the savior of the universe. Like, we saved the world so many times. Are they implying that this guy's power level, like, is he like... Are we talking like he's like as strong as Emmett? Is he more like a Xenos? Is he like Hot Topic, Spencer's Gifts Xenos when he starts wearing black cloaks? Because of honor? Dude, this is what I'm saying. This fucking game. Things would be a lot better if I was the Warrior of Light. I would just kill everyone. Mercilessly. So I'd be like Zoralja.
Myself is an unforeseen blessing.
Zoralja is just mad because he doesn't have any bitches on his dick. Dude, he's gonna kill him. You know he's gonna kill him. He'll probably like... Oh shit, okay, never mind. Cool. Do it, Papa. Parry this, you filthy casual. Maybe he's mad because he only has one head.
Farewell, Zoralja, my son. And forgive me.
Uh-oh. No. Don't turn your back on him. He's going to get up. He's going to get up. Hey guys, are you going to like tell him to turn around? So he doesn't get killed? He had a phoenix down. Bro, what are you talking about?
The mighty Gulul Jaja remains a fearsome foe indeed.
What do you mean how, Kryl? You exist in a world where raise is a thing. Isn't that interesting in these cutscenes?
True souls, despite the passing.
How many people die, even though in a dungeon you can die like 20 times and you're going to be raised every single time? It just, raise doesn't exist in cutscenes. You can ask Horshaphant, who still has a gaping hole in his chest. Uh-oh.
I shall even the odds.
Well, he only has one life. How many lives do you have? Oh, no. Everyone knows when your eyes are red, you're just gonna be stronger. So about that honor. Yeah, this guy clearly has no honor. Wait, are we just gonna watch this? Without helping? He's doing the Viper thing. No blood. It's the worst game ever.
Papa?
Oh, there's the blood. What a fucking pussy.
Even the blessed are mortal.
It's an honorable duel. Of course, regicide. Is that the first time they show a wound on a person in this game? No. They did it for Horsefart when he died. When one of the Knights of the Round threw that bolt of light through him. They didn't show blood when it first connected. Like, he coughed up a little bit, but after he was dead, for whatever reason, they don't do that in the cutscenes a lot. And then you have Dark Souls and Elden Ring, where people are like pulling apart their own limbs or like splitting open their face to pull out a weapon that's actually their spine. You know, everything should be like Dark Souls. Or maybe we should be prepared to fight this guy. You're gonna get your ass handed to you.
You are no match for me.
Yeah, if you're just gonna use a fucking... Like, this guy installed Game Shark in his fucking DNA, so he can just get infinite lives now. 'Cause that's fucking cool.
On my honor, as vow of resolve, I'll make you pay!
So the once faint-hearted girl would live up to her title.
Why are we just sitting there? Like, honor goes out the window after what he pulls.
Demonstrate the disparity between
This is... I fucking hate this
give you a
shit, dude.
chance to
This...
prove yourself.
I just feel like we just... For dramatic effect, we're like... Let's just give her her chance. She might be able to pull this out. I hate to say it, but Wook has the right idea here. Should have done it during the duel, though. Yeah, I mean, like, we should have kind of taken this guy
Rally the entirety
out
of
after he pulled that
lay siege to my kingdom.
that Phoenix down shit. We all should have jumped in. I mean, I am a paladin. I could have done, you know, my invuln, just kind of gone a couple bouts.
Strike me down, like I did, father. Then will you be his worthy successor?
Like, you're a cheating ass bitch.
Sriracha, wait!
Are we just gonna let him go?
Ships will remain in your skies. When you fail to prove your worth, I shall order them to lay waste to Tuliyollal.
Okay, so it seems like he's not trying to take power right now. He's like just threatening her. So, is he actually bad, or is he just... It's a really fucked up way to show some tough love. Is he just like challenging her, or is he kind of like... What? It's a really fucked up way to show it.
Choose your next steps wisely.
Okay. So I get the vibe that he's actually not that evil. Or if he is evil, but it's like shitty, you know, like dramatic effect evil that doesn't actually make any sense. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll just wait. It's cool. Buklamat's like, I have to challenge him right now. And then, like, Alice is like, wait, no. This is a level 96 main scenario quest. We have to wait till the level 100 before we can do it. I know, I get it, Wook. You're new here. You don't really know how things work. Alice would be the first to attack. This is out of character for her. Well, absolutely. Like, that's why I'm just like, I don't know. There's just kind of overall so far in the Papa, he can't die. There's like a pretty noticeable lack of accountability in this game so far, or things that they haven't really fleshed out. Again, Bakul Jaja, the stuff that he did, he attacks other, contestants. He releases what's to be described as the ultimate evil in this area. Nobody really bats an eye. If anything, he kind of gets he gets some character development, and now we had a little bit of like a kumbaya moment with him. You should talk to the Scions because one of them says that they tried everything to stop this. No fucking way. Yes. Father, no! This cannot be! How could this happen? You have to say, Aaronville's like, I brought my backpack! Don't tell me it's going to be Kryl. Because if there was one person who would say, do something like that. Oh. Okay, it was Alice. All right. We did everything we could. Everything. But it simply wasn't enough. No, we could have fucking ganked him. I would be the dirtiest warrior of light. The things that I would pull, I would throw, pocket sand in people's eyes. I would, gouge out their eyeballs after stomping their crotch. I would actually be a better warrior of darkness. Because that's stuff that villains do. Villains and Batman actually do stuff like that. Alright. Well, this is kind of awkward. And here I thought we were going to have a banquet. Yep. Alrighty. Alright, well, while you guys figure that out, I'm going to try this on. I can't believe that Alice actually says that. That's what I'm saying. There's just a whole lot of shit that I just feel like I just feel like it should be different. Oh, it's armory. Sorry. All right, so this is... I was going to buy this, but I knew I was going to get it eventually in a quest. Overall, pretty good. What do you guys think? Aaronville? Wook? You guys tell me your thoughts on this real quick. I like it. Let's give it a spin in white. Ooh, that is nice. That is pretty nice. I actually think white, and then if we do a pink undertone. Oh, I love that. That's cool. We all in agreement? Record scratch. Yep, that's me. You might be wondering how I got it. Yeah. Holy shit. Well, I mean, he was already kind of half dead. Here's how you know you're dead in this game, when I can walk through you. Alright. Oh, cool. He does have a wound. Alright. Well. Anyway. It's interesting. I feel like something was going to happen there, but now he kind of just pissed off. I don't know, guys. It seems like it was picking up, but now who knows what we're going to do. So we shall see. And then you have this music. Da, 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 da. Oh, cutscenes. You know, it's not really bleeding that much, all things considered. Damn, he killed a lot of people to get here.
Enough. I am beyond saving.
Huh. I just like, I get it. It's for the story, but revives are a thing in this world. And I'm not saying this is a Dawntrail specific thing. So this isn't me just picking apart anything on Dawntrail. It's in this universe in general, with these almost like limitless abilities to save people and like heal people. Things like, you know, like I think his name was Ehrenwald. That guy gets paralyzed from the waist down after the dark version of Ifrit attacked him in Fordola. Horshaphant gets blasted through his chest in front of two healers. Neither one of them is able to save him. I mean, the list goes on of what I believe could be
Are you there, oh friend?
saves, but whatever. You're being very rude, sir. Your friend is dying.
I'm right here. I'm right here.
Are they lovers?
Look after my children.
Except for the one that killed me. That's the ...
What? I'm an old fossil like you. I've only got so many years left. But if that's what you want, it would be an honor.
Does Kettenram, does he have a custom face model? It's kind of hard to tell because I know this is like, there's the graphical update. Yeah, he is handsome, right? He does. Okay. I was going to say, I'm like, they kind of gave him the handsome Gaius treatment. Like they're like, hey, you guys know Gaius, right? We're going to make him as fuckable as possible. Like, it's his redemption arc. I wish I could make my row look like this. Yeah, absolutely.
You and I must go on another journey together someday.
Well, we could journey to the hospital together because you have a hole in your chest.
Aye, you can count on it.
Oh God. Papa.
Oh, Glamat. Go on.
Oh God, those fucking lifeless eyes. I get it. That's how they all look, but man. Oh God.
Yes, Papa.
The graves of the Yokui. You saw them, yes? I always found their teachings comforting.
Are the Yakui the big eyeball giant guys?
Please, Father, you must save their strength.
our flesh.
They're the giant guys, got it.
And die. But so long as we are remembered, we are never truly gone. Through you, my hopes survive. Through you, I live on.
All right.
So do not mourn me. Walk tall and see your nation to a brighter future.
I feel like I keep making these jokes, but yeah, I was kind of waiting for that. I want you to sell this voice acting right now with a nice gut-wrenching crying scene. Oh God. All right. I'm glad there wasn't like a big drawn out thing, but no. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of got the vibe that he was going to die for a while. I thought it was going to be something like he just kind of died off on his own. Because, again, he was half dead. Okay, we did everything we could. I'm like, no, you fucking didn't. You guys just sat there and you watched an old man get two-pieced by, like, a transformer. That wasn't cool. Interesting. What we should do is call aid from the other nations. All right. Well, you know, it might actually end up making things a little bit more tolerable. And I'm not saying because I like sad stories, but the whole happy-go-lucky, like, Wook Lamont, I kind of like the sad down in the dumps, not talking so much Wook Lamont more. I don't know. This is probably what's going to make her end up becoming more competent, you know. Provides a little bit of motivation. Still kind of interesting what... And then he's like, you know what? Tell you what. If you're truly... It's a guitar. I mean, it was... Like, look. I mean, the game was on life support, in my opinion. Like, the story. It just was not doing it for me. It was so fucking boring. To me, would be like... There's like mini games and stuff, and like it's kind of like lighthearted, but like it's still ultimately like entertaining, you know? Like that's a funny way to describe it. Well, isn't that what they've being on life support? Got it. It was though. Like the story, do you guys understand like when did the game come out? Was it 2 months ago? Dawntrail officially came out. Did it come out in July or was... It must have been July, right? Either way, maybe it was June actually. I'm only this far in the game because I've been finding the story to be just nauseating and just not entertaining. And again, I'm not jumping on the bandwagon just to shit on it. I want to like it. It's been boring, you know? Children among the wounded. Children. So this, I will say, this is the most realistic. Funny. For fishing, that was the tradecraft supplier. Renilder, Yaktel, Instant 1. Like, I get it, Allied, you know, we were done with Allied, we were going to go ahead and move on. Are we on the nut train indefinitely, like forever? I suspect his aim was more to incite fear. So that's kind of like what I was saying. It didn't really make a lot of sense. Because if this was like his, like, hey, I'm going to take over this area, I feel like he would have done it, but, you know, whatever. He was on the game cover. Like the big orange picture.
Steady now.
Oh, God.
I've brought you medicine. A drink.
Can't see my face.
There you are, Lamachi. I was beginning to...
Uh-oh.
Come on. Come on. Take it.
Uh-oh. Is this like the beginning of her villain arc?
Lamachi!
Oh, that's why it wasn't working. She didn't open it up. Idiot.
How? How could I?
Look at me, Lamachi. You need rest. You and her both. I will tend to this soul.
This is a good glamour for the cutscenes.
My people.
The Landsguard have matters well in hand. Trust in them. If there's another attack, your people will need you to protect them. They'll need you to be sharp. So please rest. Consider it your duty.
So we have one more. We have, actually no, two more maps. One of them is going to be the City of Gold. Might be another area. Maybe it's like broken up, but curious to see. Oh, God.
I stood before them all. Said that we'd build a nation where everyone knows happiness.
Well, you fucking lied, clearly.
So much for that promise. What good is a vow of resolve who cannot save her people?
I always go with the most negative answer. cutscene's like making like the
Alright.
helmet look kind of weird, like on the neck
This isn't
piece.
the time for sulking.
I think it's like the way that we have our
Thank
head
you.
turned.
My head's a little clearer now. I need to concentrate on what I can do rather than what I can't.
Oh shit, they are still up there.
We've dealt with unfriendly factions before. From Yokhui still longing for conquest, to adherents of blessed siblings, people who are unwilling to listen. Even so, I believe that by learning about one another,
Could you guys,
and taking good faith,
without
we
giving
peacefully
too
settle
much,
our differences.
like,
And we did.
additional spoilers, do we know, so this like futuristic society, have they always existed? Are they even human? And my big question, most of all, is this somehow related to the Alligans? Because I feel like at this point, like, I think we've discovered, like, throughout the expansions, probably like 5 or 6, like ancient Allagan. No Allagan. Okay. Are these like the Schmalligans? It's like them, but just purple. It's like they're like the Alligans, but instead of killing dragons and primals, they just kill vibes, good vibes specifically. The Schmalligans.
My brother is different. There'll be no reasoning with him. He killed our people, our father. He'll stop at nothing to achieve his goal.
Yeah, so this passage right here could pretty much sum up his character, you know, entirely thus far. He's different. There's no reasoning with him.
What's more, he has power. The power to destroy the peace we've worked so hard to preserve. If I'm to protect that peace, then I must fight.
Okay.
I must confront Zorolja and kill him.
All right. So, buckle up, guys. We've locked in some more character development for Wook Lamont. Ba-doom, boom, ba-boom, ba-doom, 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 boom, boom, ba-boom, ba-doom. Do, do, do. Cool. I got your pants. Oh yeah, look at these gimp pants. I like the seam. Yeah, I think I don't think we're gonna be doing these. Do gimps wear pants? Saintly's here, right? Saintly, you would know. Best viewers. Best viewers. You're not cool unless you pay for your views. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. You're not cool unless you pay for your views. The general shape of this weapon resembles a gun, but its construction suggests it's far more advanced than anything you've seen before. Yeah. It's far more advanced than, like, the alien weaponry we've seen, or the Allegan technology, or any Magitech piece of gear that we've ever had. I mean, like, what the fuck is this? Like, God, I end up becoming such a hater, but I'm just like, just don't say shit that I'm gonna like that's gonna contradict yourself. I don't know. Just looks like a person. It's clearly mechanical. Oh. Okay, so even the material is made of a mystery. Rather than metal, it's more akin to stone. Okay. It's weird. It's like they came from that place. The palace is made of stone too. We have in the Sky Deep cenote? Have we? Wait. Are they serious? Like, they're just now making the correlation? They're like, maybe these guys came from the Golden City. The glowing technology didn't tip you off at first? It pulses with light the same way that it was when we were there. Isn't it funny when like they kind of spoon feed you like this information, and this isn't Dawntrail specific, but in general, like unless like Xenos would walk in and he has a weapon that said like that had like a trademark Allegan, like Alleg on it, they'd be like, it seems he has some sort of strange ancient technology like weapon on him. I don't know what it is. We've never seen anything like it. Oh, wait. Upon further examination, I think it might be from ancient Alleg. Song that would play in Dragon Quest XI. A lot of the music in this game reminds me of Dragon Quest XI.
Thank you for coming, everyone. And thank you for taking charge in the relief effort. We would have fared far worse without you.
Someone had to do it, that's all. Come, let's take stock.
In terms of casualties, at least 50 died in the attack. And many times that number are wounded. All available healers are seen to their care.
Damn. From what we saw, it looked like it was going to be way worse.
Structural damage at least is limited, so essential business can be conducted without issue. That said, the people are understandably shaken. We must assuage their fears and begin working to restore things to normal as quickly as possible.
Now, the most confounding mystery remains our enemy. And their mechanical soldiers created with technology that surpasses anything I've ever seen. What is their nature? And how did Zoraljah manage to bring them under his command? Such things remain unknown.
Hold up. So, do you guys remember in the cutscene, meanwhile, like one of those cutscenes where Zoraljah, like it seemed they made it look like he killed Kentenram and took his keystones so that he can get access to the Golden City. Kentenram was here. He didn't say anything about that. Like, hey, I think Zoraljah got this power up from the Golden City. Because maybe if he doesn't even know who attacked him, he at least is he aware that the keystones that he was holding on to are missing? Like, what?
They emerged from the dome encasing Yasolani. We're quite certain of that much.
Speaking of the dome, we have some theories, I'm told.
Indeed. I would like to call upon some helpers to join the discussion. May I invite them here?
By all means.
It's me. Permission has been granted. You can come in.
Greetings, everyone.
It's okay. You'll feel better once we're married. I get the fashion out. Yeah. Hey, there he is. All right, finally. Like, these guys, do you understand if, like, the game, if they were going to take a little bit more serious, a serious run at making, like, a more engaging, enjoyable story, you wouldn't give us a ton of cutscenes with Wu Kalamat, and there would be a lot more collaboration with favorable scions. Like, you put us with arguably some of the least favorite. It looked like for a minute we were going to be joining up with Estinian, but for whatever reason, Estinian's just going around picking fights in castles and bars, you know. I don't get it.
After that long voyage, I had hoped that we might be afforded a moment's rest, but I gather circumstances are quite dire.
All is well in the Annex, never fear. I've already dealt with the most pressing matters, and others hold the fort in my absence.
Following the changing of Dawn servants, Gulul Jar Jar spoke about the Golden City to his two successors. Thanks to Wuklamart, I was allowed to attend that meeting. What I heard led me to conclude that this was a matter for the students. Thus did I call upon our comrades who possess the requisite expertise. It was actually after that the dome manifested. But, based on what we know, I have reason to believe that it is connected to the Golden City.
It's not, okay. It's not, I have reason to believe. Kettenram, pull your head out of your ass and say, yeah, he got access to the Golden City because somebody attacked me in the night and took my keystones. Hey, we got another cheap viewers. No, thank you. So are these like bot accounts that just like target everybody en masse? I've been getting a lot of them lately. I don't know if I would ever consider buying viewers. Feels like it's not something I want to do.
As you know, it was a letter I found tucked away in the Baldessian Annex that brought me to Tural.
Oh, so we actually might finally get to learn a little bit more about her grandfather, so that's kind of cool.
Sent some 20 years ago.
The request to investigate the City of Gold.
Indeed. The strange thing is, there was mention of neither Tural nor the city in our records. Hoping to learn the truth of my grandfather's mission, what he did and saw, I volunteered to help in the rite of succession. At the end of which, I was able to hear the tale from Galul Jar Jar.
Galul Jar Jar.
Like us, my grandfather went to the deepest chamber of the Sky Deep Cenote. And, like us, he saw the gate to the Golden City.
Is that what you required our help with? This gate?
It was. You see, the gate was opened once in the past.
By Emmett Selk.
And
it led to another reflection.
What? Okay. Is it really that crazy?
Take the story from here. Considering my part in these affairs, I reckon maybe I'm best equipped to speak on the matter. I was there too, you see. In those ruins, together with Galuf and Galul Jar Jar. And what I saw that day, I'll never forget.
Okay, I was gonna say, I'm like, are they really just gonna gloss over it? And, like, they go through a cutscene where he's just doing this, not saying anything, and then they just summarize it. They're like, here's what he said. It was lit. Wow. Galuf.
This black stone is remarkable.
They actually, they shit on his character model.
Wonder if the structures in this part of the ruins were built by a completely different civilization.
What is that voice? Whose voice is... Sounds so familiar. Like, that's definitely somebody who plays another character in the game.
It was over 1,000 years ago that the giants mined here. Their records make no mention of glowing stones.
Do they show Galuf in one of the books you bought? They don't. There's not a ton of art outside of just generic NPCs. They go into some detail in, like, city-state characters in the encyclopedias, but no, not that I remember anything in Galuf. Maybe in the third one. I haven't read the third one yet. I've read up to 2. I will say they are very, very beefy. And then there's some portions of it where I have no interest in. Like, I don't give 2 shits on, like, the history of certain beast tribes and stuff like that. But yeah, they're pretty cool.
They are elegant.
I wish I could find a digital copy of them, personally.
They put me in mind of the calculations of the South Sea Islanders, but even then...
Oh. His face, like, changed a whole bunch. Like, it's weird in the flashback that she's seeing, the Warrior of Light. Our character's like, whoa, wait a second. That's what Ken Ram used to look like? There's no way this dude didn't have some sort of plastic surgery.
What did you do?
Nothing.
Galuf. You dope.
An earthquake?
Uh-oh. Y'all done did it. Gasp.
None of this has ever happened before.
Are you sure about that, Vow of Resolve? You're sure that nothing like this has ever happened before? Like, this ancient wall didn't break down and open up a portal into another dimension? I do notice that he's less handsome. Kettenrem. Yeah, absolutely. In his... oh, sorry. Plastic surgery usually makes things worse. Yeah. That is actually very true. I think what I'm seeing a lot nowadays, and even people that like I know personally, get plastic surgery, and sometimes it's better. And I think if it's anything with the face, it's just too much risk. You know, I don't know what's up with society and lip fillers now, but yeah. Anyway, Kettenram definitely use the generic NPC model, and then for whatever reason they're like, oh, it's so hard to make a custom model for him twice. We're just gonna give him the old generic face, and then later we'll just say that he fell out of a handsome tree and hit every branch on the way down, and he just turned like that. It's a wee one. Oh, fuck. Is this Kryle? This is how he gets Kryle. Real talk, I thought he just found Kryle in a Popoto field. And he just pulled it right out of the ground and said, like, I'm not going to eat this one. I'm going to raise it. That's Kryle's daddy. Oh, he's getting cucked. That's why he's mad. Because Kryle's mom saw these 3 larger males. And she's like, I'm going to go be with a real man. And this guy back here is just like, no. Don't do it to me. I hate myself. Okay, that makes sense. That baby's kind of big. Can you imagine this baby pushing out another baby?
Baby?
Yeah.
Now hold on. Why would you?
This guy's like, give me back my child. Oh. Okay. He's like, here's a trophy. Please don't cuck me.
Now what's this? What is this? Who are you?
Uh-oh. That's like a really weird way to greet somebody. Just gonna look back just one more time. Was she doing the old, the hear, think, feel thing? Interesting. I know, like, sometimes, like, you know, in those instances,
Never opened again. Galuf continued to study
maybe
for years
they were escaping persecution or there was war over in their world, but sometimes it might just be that those two parents really didn't like the responsibility that they were given, and they're like, I can't stand this baby. I want to go back out to the bars. I want to act like a heathen. I can't raise a child. So then that's why they did it. All right, I'll stop.
All we could conclude was that it was built with unknown technology and that it led to another world, one apart from the void. We'd assumed the ruins themselves were the Golden City, only to discover that the real prize actually lay beyond the gate and beyond our reach. Couldn't make head nor tail of the artifact either.
That, I will say, this does make the most sense, because the Golden City existing like all this time without like any interaction with it would be kind of weird. And also it would have to be something like, hey, it's a reflection. Do we know what reflection specifically? God, where are those Asians when you know? Because they have like, the Asians have like this really nice, well-constructed diagram of what reflection is what.
Galuf, meanwhile, took the baby with him back to Charlian and raised her as his own.
Then the child was...
Are you guys just now getting this?
The earring inside the letter to my grandfather. It was apparently found amongst my swaddling clothes.
If this is true, then it means that you hail from another reflection.
So it would seem. I still struggle to take it all in myself. Looking back, Grandfather was always quick to seek distractions whenever I broached the subject. But never would I have guessed anything like this.
That's kind of a... That's like finding out the whole, like, you're adopted. Like, that whole scenario just on, like, steroids. It's like, okay, well, obviously you're adopted, but did you know you're not even from this world?
But enough about me. We have more pressing matters.
The forces that assailed Tuliyollal. You suspect they are somehow connected to the Golden City?
Thinking back on it, the soldiers looked like they could have been made from the same black stone.
And leading them was Zeralja. His involvement also lends weight to the theory. On the day of the succession ceremony...
Yeah. Finally.
It took me unawares and knocked me out. When I came to, I found my home turned upside down, with a few particular items missing. Namely the keystones I was entrusted with, for my role as Watcher of the Gate.
The bandits? You believe that it was...
I only got a glimpse of them, but I was a blue-scaled Hubigo. I know of no other.
The artifact stored at the palace was also stolen. The thief struck during the ceremony, and the guard was spread thin.
So our assumption is Zeralja somehow opened that gate to another reflection, where he acquired advanced technology and his mechanical army.
It fits. And if he did, then it's also likely that the dome is a product of this unknown reflection.
Hold on. We've been going on and on about the reflections. But what of my home? What's become of it?
Uh-oh. It's like everyone puts their head down and they're like, who wants to tell him he can't be here anymore? All he does is walk around with his backpack. He doesn't do anything.
Indeed. Where it concerns other realities, I dare say the Scions are best suited to tackle the task.
You can say that again. We've been to the literal edge of existence. Some mysterious giant dome shouldn't scare us.
Where's Thancred and Urian J? And Estinian.
As you know, our order has ostensibly disbanded. We'd thank you to be discreet about our unofficial reunion.
Huh. Worry not. We'll spare no effort to get to the bottom of this. And with our hero eager to help, you can be confident of the results.
Scooby and the gang are back together.
I'm coming with you. If that's where my brother is, then that's where I must go. I can't say I understand everything you're discussing, but I know what I have to do. I have to put a stop to Zorosha and restore the people's happiness.
Suffice it to say, I share Lamachi's desire to join you. However, under these circumstances, it would be unwise for both vows to be absent from the city.
Wait. So he's gonna stay and she's gonna go? Wouldn't it make more sense for the technological sibling, like the intelligent one, to go investigate all this ancient technology, and the one that's good at fighting to stay and defend the city? Right?
As such, I shall remain in Tuliyollal.
This just feels so forced. I mean, it could be that this is like a legitimate decision, but this would be a bad one. Okay. I don't know if this has been answered in the game before, but what was the point of disbanding the Scions? I guess they did it to basically stop receiving requests and work, since I guess all of their work was around things like that kind of fit into the whole Hydaelyn Zodiac arc. And after that was done, they didn't really, I guess, because that was their main reason for existence. It's to solve that. Yeah. But anyway, I don't know, man. I feel like this is one of those examples where it's just like what the game has been. It's just they're forcing Wook Lamont. She's a circle block being fit in a square peg. It just doesn't make sense in a lot of cases.
Thank you.
Yeah, these two are equals. Why isn't the other one going? I don't get it.
One group ventures into the dome, the other keeps guard without.
Agreed. There's something I wish to investigate out here.
Alright.
I as well. The enemy's warships still loom overhead, and I would see that we are prepared for the worst.
You're definitely going.
I wish to go to the dome.
Thank you. I was going to say, that would be like the biggest kick in Kryle's face. It's like, all right, Kryle, I know we came here to investigate the City of Gold, and we're going to go there, but you can't come now. You have to stay here and paint pictures for the robots in case they come back.
As a student, I have an obligation to investigate this potential threat to the world. But I'd be lying if I said I'm not deathly curious about my origins. If there's aught to be learned, then I want to learn it.
In that case, please let me come too. I have to see what's become of my home. I may not be a fighter, but I know those lands like the back of my hand. I can guide you.
All right, but you're going to have to be our pack mule. All of the drops we get from enemies, I'm gonna put inside your bag.
If you hadn't offered, I would have asked. We're counting on you.
I'm not one for waiting around, so if it's all the same to you, I'll join the dome crew.
This tsundere.
You should accompany them, Graha. I expect your knowledge and experience will be useful. In the meantime, I intend to learn what I can about the gate, and will keep you apprised of my findings. Pray do the same.
Nice.
Assuming communication is possible from inside the dome, we'll maintain contact and share any developments.
It seems our teams are assembled. A fine roster, I think.
Looks good to me. We'll find a way.
I will say it's a better roster overall when you throw in Graha, because legitimately, like, I think Graha's just a lot more interesting. Everything about him is pretty interesting. And I don't really find him too cringy ever. He's got, like, you know, he's got his quirky moments, but they're not, like, so overdone.
Now, before we set off, there's one thing I need to do. The people are still shaken by the attack, and I'd like to reassure them as best I can.
What are you gonna do? Okay. And then I'll grab that item after I grab this. Alright, so you're gonna do a big, I don't have a choice. What do you mean, care to join us? You don't give me a yes or a no. I'll be like, nah, you guys go do your thing. I'm gonna go get some tacos. I'll Venmo you a transfer if you're down for it. But just let me know. Boom 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 boom. Yeah, like honestly, Kettenram got the handsome Squidward treatment. He went from the base row, like face model, to just beautiful. This beautiful gray man. Oh, are they gonna play that song? What was it? Smile? The gospel music?
Are you all right?
Yes. Don't worry. I'm ready for it. Fear, sadness, and anger. Everything.
reason to your resolve. But more than that, I am your brother. You needn't bear this burden alone. Remember this.
As you likely already know, my father, our former Dawn servant, lost his life in the recent attack. He challenged the enemy leader to a duel and fought with skill and valor, and for a moment we believed he had won. But wielding an unknown power, his foe returned from death and struck him down. I could only watch as this happened. I could not tarnish my father's honor by interfering.
That's probably why. But I think after he came back, all hands are off. Like, this is clearly not a honorable duel.
Many of you have suffered terribly. You've taken wounds. You've lost friends.
You could see Kettenram down there by himself, because he's the only one that has the blue, like, poncho. Oh, and then there's also what is that? Bakul Jaja down there.
As vow of resolve, I failed in my duty to protect you. Words can't express the shame and regret I feel. And as much as it pains me to reveal this, the enemy leader was none other than my brother Zoralsha.
Gasp.
It's true! I saw him!
We believe he staged the attack from Yasulani, which has been encased within a mysterious dome. I know that you're concerned for your loved ones there as well.
Yeah.
But mark my words, I won't let Zoralja torment us any further. Our father gave his life to protect our nation, and I'm prepared to do the same.
You say that, but those metal monstrosities are still up there in the sky. What are you going to do about them?
Grow wings and beat their ass. Well, you should probably say something.
The enemy is still on our doorstep, and waiting for them to strike again accomplishes nothing. That's why we're going to strike first. We are going to take the battle straight to Zoralja and put an end to it all.
And while my sister sallies forth, I will take charge of the city's defenses. Not another soul will come to harm. We swear to you.
Like our father before us, we will lead with resolve and reason to restore peace to our nation. So please, have patience and faith.
So the resolve goes on the attack, while reason shores up the defenses. Sounds like a fine plan.
Oh. I thought he was going to talk shit about it.
Needless to say, you can count on my sword. Dural's my home, and I'll do my part for it. Hear, hear, brother. That makes two of us. Or was that two of we? Never mind that. What of the rest of you? Will you let others do the work? Or will you do your part and fight?
We fight! We fight! We're Tuliyollans because we're united!
We'll stand with you and weather this storm! He's right. This is our nation, and it falls to us to protect it.
We'll fight too! For Tuliyollal! Me too! Me too!
We're all together in this!
Yeah! My friends are my power.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
We've already learned much about our foe, and we will continue to learn more. In time, we will have the means to make their warships fall from the sky. When we join hands with our countrymen and our allies from afar, we're stronger than we dare to hope. Together, let us show the enemy the might of Tuliyollal.
You are the beating heart of our nation, each and every one of you. Uncertain days lie ahead, but for now, I ask you to persevere, to go about your lives as you always do. Only then can we ensure we have the resources to see our nation through these trials. And when the time comes, we will strike. Tuliyollal will not fall.
Yeah.
We will prevail, and peace and happiness will be ours again.
Oh my god, this game sucks. Can we just be done? Shit, man. Remember when I said I'm like, oh, I'm gonna finish all the MSQ this weekend? Okay. So